Brooks Stadium in Conway, South Carolina would appear to be a far cry from the classics, but Chaucer would be very proud of the fight that his Chanticleers will bring to the Teal. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Georgia Southern Eagles, squaring off with another Sun Belt foe, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis. And the Chanticleers will kick it off to get us underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Makes a move. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? He will score. Touchdown, Eagles.
How about that play? And yeah, that was a great job by the return man, but how about the execution and the blocking? Everybody getting a hat on a hat. They set up that return perfectly. Can't start a game better than that.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. What a return that one was. 95 yards. He took it back for 6. They're just about to boot it away, full of energy after housing that last kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense will get the first possession of the game. And it won't be easy to throw the ball down the field today, David, because both of these teams have lockdown corners.
I mean, these guys shut down half of the field. Playmaking cornerbacks that really can play man-to-man and lock down the best guys on the other side.
Yeah, if I'm a quarterback in this game, I'm taking a calculated risk if I'm thrown towards one of these two dudes, because you're just asking to get picked off.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Wants to throw on 2nd down. He'll pull it down. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Chanticleers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. So Georgia Southern's offense will go to work for the first time. This matchup on the outside, Jesse, a big play weapon for the offense, a shutdown corner for the D.
They say big-time players make big plays in big games, so who gets the best of this matchup? That's going to determine the game.
I mean, such a fun chess match. How much are they on each other during the game? The head-to-head matchup that everybody wants to see.
Gets it out quickly. Makes the catch and knocked down. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll start this drive firing. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Now you got to think they'll really go on the attack. Big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 48. Grabbed over the middle. It's Huffman. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
All right, well, that QB knows he now has to get the ball out of his hands quick because that defensive end turned the corner fast.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Getting some heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
And the Chanticleers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They're bringing heat. A little screen to the running back. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. Plays like that, but just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll put the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Steps away to find some room. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason.
First thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Trying to pick it up on the ground. 3rd down conversion. One, and they're at the 35. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Looking to move it through the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Woolen. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Looking to throw on 2nd down. He's got an open man. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Movement here from the tight end. The give on the inside. Really nice stop there. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Woolen. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Georgia Southern in a hurry. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this 1st quarter. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the 1st. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Eagles.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. ULM is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Malone Stadium, but they've struggled to really pull away. They're up by a field goal over Louisiana. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. At the 35, he's got room. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires a bullet, now it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that, up 2 touchdowns.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football, and they've been up and down the field so far.
And this defense needs to make something happen right now. You've already given up a couple touchdowns. Your offense has got nothing going. Still early in the game. Get a stop. Create some momentum for your offense.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. Good run on the play, and he's...
Well, that's just an amazing individual effort, trying to get back as much yardage as possible to set up a 3rd and manageable situation, right? Nice job in the open field, understanding the situation. You obviously cannot take a sack at this juncture on the drive, so do what you can do to put your offense in a good position here on 3rd down.
Third down play from the gun. He took a hit as he delivered the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. The play action fake. And the incomplete pass, taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to get to it. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The Chanticleers will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you want. I mean, offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trenches. So here on offense, keep running the football and show your dominance.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. They're trying to get to it. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to get rid of it. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points, and you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity.
And that pass picked off. Looking for more room. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Really nice drive by this offense. This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going to make everything difficult. So when you can make some plays against this defense, you got to absolutely take advantage, create some momentum for your squad. Nice drive by this offense.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, and now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
On second down, wants to throw. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. And the Chanticleers will hustle to the line. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He'll pull it down and run. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Buying some time. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. The Chanticleers brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first.
And that's another Chanticleer.
He's looking to throw it. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And it's picked off for the third time today. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Eagles! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards, but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Feeling some heat. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Conway. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Stadium.
Rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
Second half all teed up, and Georgia Southern will start it with the kickoff. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. The give to the lone running back. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And the Chanticleers are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The RPO fire complete to the left.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. From the shotgun, the inside give. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Got some room to run. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Eagles!
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
He'll try to tack on one more. And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He finds his man. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. After that last completion, it's second down. Trying play action. Gets it out fast. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. New set of downs after that completion. It's reverse. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw.
What a great job by the backside of the defense staying home. A lot of times the run looks like it's going the other direction. What happens? You start to chase. Nope. These guys stay home and played their assignment, and that's why they had success.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
The Chanticleers will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he'll fire. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Get it out on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. Got the first down and still on his feet. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Leaves it with the back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Offense working from the pistol. They'll keep it on the ground. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Chanticleers are rolling down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads it downfield. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. He'll keep it himself. The Chanticleers get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And wings it incomplete. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Fires on the move. And the sophomore just a little too much on that one. His drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Pressure coming. He's got his man. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. The kickoff team out there getting set. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He's got great speed. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Offense set on 1st down. He wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. He's going to pass. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. This time it's complete.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. And the shot to clear is getting up to down to the 18-yard line. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Staying physical in the red zone as he's pulled down after picking up 3 balls at the 14. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Snapped it in the shotgun. He caught it. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous party gift, a consolation prize, if you will. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives. Coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand-new game. It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to Louisville. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Fair catch called for and made. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to... And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. And now the offense will come onto the field again. They go to the ground. They make the stop of this running down.
Man, this is a punch to the gut. When you know you're losing, and you know you got to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the football, and they still run the football down your throat. It's been that kind of...
Got some room, entered to the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those... That guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Georgia Southern, 42. Coastal Carolina, 10.
And he passes on the touchback. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Oh, and he's able to get it back. Good thing for him. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Pocket starts to collapse. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants a big play here late. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Nifty little dance step. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
Brings up 2nd down.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.